So you're lacking motivation, eh? Weird. Have you ever thought why you're actually lacking motivation? Do any of these scenarios sound familiar? You have this idea, right? You have this idea, you're thinking, yes, this is what I want to do. I'm so excited. You go day one, you're like, yes, let's get it. You do your research online, you watch videos, you read books, you're doing this, you're going to school maybe, and then you keep going a few days, maybe a few weeks, maybe even a few months, maybe even a year. Then all of a sudden, you start to lose it a little bit, you start to lose a little bit of passion, you feel a little off, and as a result, it's over. It's not even there anymore. Or maybe this other situation. You decide to take care of your health. You decide to go to the gym. You start going to the gym. You see your body. The first few days, you're like, yes, I'm making some gains. You start to see that pump. Then a few weeks go along. You get a little tired. You start to look in the mirror. You're like, why am I not gaining? Or why am I not losing? Why do I look the same? Blah, blah, blah. Why? Why am I not making any gains after a few weeks? Maybe even after a few months, you guys are not seeing the gains that you want to see. Maybe after a year, you're not seeing the gains that you want to see. So you're like, you know what? It's not working out for me. You take a day off, a few days off, a few weeks off. You're done until New Year's resolutions. And same thing happens over and over again, right? Or maybe you have an idea. And this is probably the most common one that I've seen. You have an idea, right? You really want to do that idea. You talk to your friends. You're trying to figure it out. You know, you're doing your research, you're doing all this stuff, you're watching videos on it, but you don't actually take the jump, you don't actually do it. And then eventually, that idea goes away. This is the most common out of everyone. What do most people say when that happens? Oh, you know what, I lost motivation for it. I'm just not feeling it. No, I lost motivation. No, what you lacked is discipline, right? Discipline is the single-handedly most important thing when you're doing anything, because motivation helps you start. Discipline is what keeps you going, right? Think about it. Do sports athletes just stop because they feel like stopping? No, they play maybe every second night, maybe every week. They play whenever there's a game day. Do you ever see them miss a game just on purpose? No. If they're injured, maybe. You know, in the NBA lately, they've been doing like, what do they call, load management, which is a little different. But in most sports, players play. They don't skip a day just because they want to skip a day. Same thing with life. If you're doing something, you want to be disciplined. Discipline is the single-handedly most important thing that any person can do. Because when you're disciplined, it shows you that you really want something, and it shows you that you can do it. It shows you that you're stronger than you really are. Since the Industrial Revolution, I would say, we've had it a lot easier in society because we can work a job and we can kind of coast off that job, right? It's not a survival of the fittest kind of thing anymore, where you have to farm, you have to go seek something, you have to go grab your food, you have to like plant your food or whatever. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Everything is right in front of you. The store, Amazon, computer, entertainment is right in front of us, which is why we lack motivation really fast. Now, in your case, I want to know, what is the thing that you're currently lacking in, motivation wise? Like, what's the reason behind it? Now, there are situations where you lose passion for something, and that's a different case. If you lose passion for something, like for me, I lost passion for photography, which is why I don't shoot photography as much, right? I lost my passion for this. That's different. That's be evolving as a human being. That's a different case. But what I'm talking about today is you have some desire and you really want to do it. And maybe you start, or maybe you don't even start. But at some point you just stop. And that's not because you lost passion for it, not because you don't feel like it. It's just because you're not motivated. And same thing for me. You know, it's sometimes even when I make a video, I'm not motivated to make a video. Like, I don't feel like making a video. But once I get through the video, everything goes fine. There's a book called The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. He talks about resistance. What resistance is basically the thing that holds us back from getting to where we want to be, right? So he's talking about, example, writing a book. If you're looking to write a book, the best thing you can do is sit down in front of your laptop or paper, whatever it is, and start. Once you start, something will come out of it. Which is why I emphasize all the time, if you have an idea, start. Just figure something out. Figure out what you can do today to start. Don't contemplate on the idea. Self-discipline is what gets you through it. You know, sometimes maybe you don't want to go to the gym, and if you're tired, maybe you want to rest, that's fine. But if you start letting off, you know, that's where things go wrong. And sometimes, if you think about it, if you go to the gym on a day that you're not really feeling it, when you get to the gym, that could be one of your best workouts, really. Like today, I wasn't really feeling like going to the gym. I went to the gym, I had a great workout. If you guys are feeling unmotivated or this and that, no, it's not motivation. Don't wait for motivation to come back. Be disciplined. Sit down. Do whatever you need to do. Start. Whatever it is, just do it. Just do it like Nike. That's it, right? So that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, let me know. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Don't forget, stay authentic. And like I said, discipline is what takes you ahead. Motivation helps you start. Discipline keeps you going. So just keep that in mind, guys. Peace.